On the evening of April 21, 1977, in Dover, Massachusetts, a teenage boy and his friends were driving home and sighted something strange on the side of the road. What he saw created a legend that grew way beyond his reach. Join us as we hover over the Dover Demon on Crazy Cryptids. A residential town of 6,000 people on the south banks of the Charles River, Dover is one of the most affluent towns in the state of Massachusetts. Wait, are we doing that thing now? I barely said a sentence. Oh, okay. 17-year-old Bill Bartlett and two friends were driving home when Bartlett said he saw something on a broken stone wall on Farm Road. He claimed to have seen a 4-foot bipedal creature, orange eyes, no visible mouths, with a huge figure-8 head and long thin limbs and fingers. Horrified by what he saw, Bartlett hit the gas and drove away. But his friends, upset that they didn't see it, pressured him to go back. But as they returned, the creature was gone. That same night, 15-year-old John Baxter, walking home from his girlfriend's house near midnight after an intense night of studying, reportedly saw the same creature on nearby Miller Hill Road. He called out to it thinking it was a friend, but all he got was a silent stare. In the stare down, he saw a figure that stood on 2 feet, long limbs, a giant curvy head, and orange glowing eyes. Then, Baxter, in an absolute act of sickening cowardice, ran from the scenery. The next night, 15-year-old Tiger Beat reader Abby Brabham was being driven home by her boyfriend when she reported seeing the same creature, but this time with green eyes rather than orange. With the candy Skittles preparing to debut in North America in a couple of years, it has been speculated that there were red, yellow, and blue-eyed Dover demons out there that complete the rainbow. A developing artist, Bartlett drew a sketch of what he said he saw and wrote on it, "I swear on a stack of Bibles I saw this creature." He didn't specify what stack of Bibles, however. King James, the Bible of alternative medicine, the Bible of bee venom therapy. Regardless, he showed the sketch to anyone he can, 'cause it was so cool. Soon, Lauren Coleman, a cryptozoologist who was working at the Walker School for Boys in nearby Needham, claimed that it wasn't even that good of a sketch. What a prick. Coleman had learned of the sightings while frequenting the Dover General Store. Bartlett's sketch of the creature was on display by the counter and caught Coleman's attention. The clerk gave him Bartlett's contact information. Coleman went on an investigative crusade and contacted Bartlett, who then told him of the other sightings as he immediately reached out to the other eyewitnesses. Coleman, who had a penchant for labeling creatures, dubbed the creature the Dover Demon. The police sergeant at the time thought it might be a mangy raccoon. The most popular theory used to explain the sighting is that it was a young moose. But Lauren Coleman said that theory does not make sense, as yearling moose aren't usually forced from their mothers by April, and larger than anything 4 feet tall, and would also weigh 500 to 600 pounds. Oh yeah, the Dover Demon also walked on 2 feet. Lauren Coleman said all of the witnesses were believable.
Well, this is the one case that I really and most definitely am secure in saying, I don't know what this is.
What I saw, it did happen, said Bartlett. I don't know what it is, but I still saw it. It wasn't a hoax. It was 10 seconds while driving a car, and I still remember it. To this day, it's still perplexing. Whatever it was strange looking. It has been suggested that the Dover Demon was a Manigishi, a race of mischievous creatures in Cree folklore. They are described as humanoids with thin limbs and big heads and no nose. They were said to live between rocks in the rapids and were said to be responsible for capsizing the canoes of people while rowing through the rapids, causing them to drown. What a bunch of pricks. Whatever needs to be said about the Dover demon has probably already been said, but I'd like to offer a theory, not an original theory, but this is what I believe it might be. Dover is home to a lot of rich elites who may have dabbled in exotic pets. Here is the slender loris, a loris species from Sri Lanka. When the light is flashed on it, it has eye shine similar to the descriptions from the witnesses. From a distance, it can resemble a distortedly gangly alien-like creature. The hole in the theory is that the slender loris are only about 9 inches long in length, like my